Morning students, I am Dr. Vijay Bhandari. So today I will teach you the architecture of DBMS. So let's move with architecture of DBMS, and then I will cover types of DBMS architecture. And then at last I will conclude the lecture. So the architecture of DBMS is depends on computer systems on which it runs. Okay, we can take an example in a client server DBMS architecture. The database systems at the server machine can run several requests made by client machine. We'll understand this communications with the help of these diagrams. So you can see here the external view, conceptual level, and internal level. Okay, so for this I will explain you types of DBMS architecture. This is in next slide. Okay, so the types of DBMS architecture we will see the first slide, single tier architecture, and second is two tier architecture, and third is three tier architectures. So the questions comes in our mind, what is the single tier architecture? So in this type of architecture, what we do here, the database is readily available on the client machines. Any requests made by the client does not require network connections to perform the actions in the database. Right? For example, let's see if we want to fetch the records of employee from the database, and the database is available on our computer systems. So the request to fetch employee details will be done by your computers or our computers, and the records will be fetched from the database by our computer as well. So this type of system is generally referred as a local database systems, right? So in the slide, the single tier architectures, the database is readily available on the client machines. So we will see also in the diagram. Okay, so the two tier architectures. Now we see in this two tier architecture systems, database system is present at the server machines and the data DBMS. So in two tier architecture, the database systems is present at the server machines and the DBMS applications is present at the client machine. These two machines are connected with each other through a reliable networks, as we can see here. When our client machines make a request to access the database present at a server using a query language like SQL, the server performs the request on the database and returns the results back to the client. The application connections interface such as JDBC, ODBC are used for the interactions between server and client. So which we will see in next chapter. We will see also JDBC and ODBC. Okay. So in two-tier architecture, the database systems is present at the server machines and the DBMS application is present at the client machines, right? So these are the two machines are connected with each other through a reliable networks, as shown in the previous slide. Now it is clear to our mind two-tier architecture. Now we will see the three-tier architecture. So in three-tier architectures, this is the another layer is present between the client machine and the server machines. So in this architecture, the client machines or client applications does not communicate directly with the database systems present at the server machines. As we can see in this slide, there is a two-tier architecture and direct communication, but in three-tier there is no direct communications is available. So client applications and data source is communicated with each other. Okay, so you can see here in this diagram. This diagram is two-tier architecture, and this is the three-tier architecture systems. So in three-tier architectures, the layer is present between the client machines and server machines. In these architectures, the client machines or client applications does not communicate directly with the database systems, as it is in two-tier architecture. But in these systems, the database systems presents at the server machines. Rather, the client applications communicates with the server applications, and the server applications internally communicates with the database systems present at the server. Okay, so as we can see here in the diagram, the client machines and server machines does not communicate directly with the database systems present at the server machines, as we can see in this figure. Okay, so also this will be understanding by you. So thank you. If any doubts, so please ask me. Thanks.